So I get this question a lot. Maybe you've been keto and you got off track, or maybe you've had a friend who's talked about how they've gone off keto and it was hard to get back on. But I want to talk about what helped me to get back on keto after taking a little break over Halloween. Let's get into it. Hi there, I'm Angela from GrassfedMama. I am so glad that you are here. If you love keto-friendly recipes and tips to help you stay on track, even as a busy mom, you are in the right place. So make sure that you like this video and subscribe so that you don't miss an update. Of course, I have my drink and I am ready to talk all things keto. Of course, I have my drink and I'm ready to talk all things keto. So I just posted about how you can go keto throughout the holidays. You know, and kind of my strategy is to stay moderate carb, being carb conscious, so that you don't feel like you're on keto, off keto, but sometimes maybe you're traveling and it's just harder to stay on track and you know that you're out of ketosis and you want to get back to the benefits of being on keto, but you know that it might take a little bit of work to get back on track, especially if you have maybe indulged a little bit and to get back on, you know, the right mindset and everything. And so I wanted to talk about that. And this is something that actually just went through because over the week of Halloween, it was probably a week. I had relatives come and visit me for a couple of days, and whenever they come, you know, we ordered takeout and I cook some different foods that maybe I don't normally fix, you know, soups and gumbos and things like that, especially whenever it's cold. I am from Louisiana, and then we went to Louisiana for the weekend for Halloween, and it was really fun. You know, there was lots of food, lots of family, but not so much keto. And so whenever I got back, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back on track and get back into ketosis. And I wanted to tell you, you know, it doesn't have to be, like I said, like if you go off of keto for a couple of days, like to throw up your hands and say, well, I'm not going to do it for the rest of the month, or I'm worthless, or I failed. It's not a failure. This is a lifestyle. This is something that you make that choice every single day, every single meal. It's something that you can get right back on track and you don't even have to feel guilty about it. But I do want to say, you know, if you've ever started keto, you know that sometimes you have to deal with the keto flu while your body changes from burning carbs as fuel to burning fat as fuel. But the benefits of being fat adapted and to get into ketosis are worth it, even though it may be hard the first couple of days. So I was off keto for probably a week. So whenever I got home, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back on keto. And this is how I did it. So I kind of stair-stepped my carbs back down. And so the first day I had maybe 70 grams of carbs. The next day was more like 50, and then I went to 30 and then 20. And so stair-stepping it down seems to work best for me. And then I still felt the very first day is always the hardest for me. And it wasn't the 70 grams of carb day. It was maybe not even the 50, but the very first day that I actually was, you know, full keto as far as 30 grams of carbs or less, I was feeling some keto symptoms. So I'm gonna tell you, or some keto flu symptoms. Another thing that helped me transfer to get back on keto after being off was to sit down and meal plan. Now you saw my trip to Aldi where I got a whole bunch of groceries that were all keto friendly approved. And I'm not gonna lie, that really helped me because I knew what I was gonna have for dinner and my leftovers and all that was keto friendly. And so I had a whole week. I know a lot of people stress about meal planning and just that it's hard to get in the habit of meal planning, but it really does help you. If you need some more keto-friendly recipes, I have a free ebook that I put together that just has a lot of our family favorites, and on my blog there are some of the favorites from readers, and you can grab that in the description below. I also have just desserts. Now for me, if I'm trying to get back on keto, I don't want to give up my sweets. And so desserts are very important for me. And so I made some extra desserts and some different things like the keto snowball cookies. And those work really well as like a fat bomb for me whenever I was, at the end of the day, I was like, oh, I need to eat more fat. Those are really good. So those are some different things too to just set you up for success. If you are someone who needs help, like you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen, because believe me, I've been there. I've recently just started getting a KRATE every single month. And that has really helped me just with the snacks. Like if I'm like, oh gosh, it's 4 o'clock, you know, I'm not gonna eat dinner until 6. What's something that I can have right now that's keto friendly? And so that's something that's new to me, but it really did help me this time, just because I wanted more keto friendly snacks at my house that I could just like grab and go, or just like I'm working and I don't want to stop and like make something and I can just grab that. So if you want to get your own keto crate, I have a discount link that's also in the description below. But that's something that's new to me, and I have been having so much fun trying new keto friendly products, but these are all snacks, and so that's so good. So if you're dealing with the cravings and everything, especially whenever you're transferring, now the longer you're on keto, then the less cravings you're gonna have, the more full you're gonna stay. And so I know for me, once I get into ketosis, I don't really feel like I need snacks. I usually just eat my meals. But I'm not gonna lie, whenever you're transferring, then sometimes your body is like, whoa, like something's happening that's different here. And that's whenever you wanna feed it fat to help you get past the keto. So I'm gonna tell you some different products that I use that help me. You don't have to use these products. I just know that in my life right now, sometimes I want to use products that help me just get what I need to feel better instantly and to help me get past the keto flu as fast as possible. Now, these products are keto friendly, so I actually use them all the time, but they really help me to get past the keto flu. And these are all drinks, and so, you know, if you're looking for drinks that help you stay on keto, get nutrients that you need, then this is what I use and this is what I recommend. And obviously, I think they taste amazing. So the very first thing about going back to keto is that, you know, a lot of times we're gonna shed some water weight because whenever you eat carbs, your body needs more water to digest those carbs, and so you hold on to water. So the first couple of days, you're gonna be shedding more water and inflammation. This is all good things, but it can lead to a loss of electrolytes, and electrolytes help your muscles send signals and everything, and helps you stay energized. And so a lot of the symptoms of the keto flu are directly related to being low in electrolytes. Now, you can just add salt to your food and different things. I was doing that and I still felt the keto flu. What really helps me is actually using electrolytes, and this is what I use. I'm gonna put everything in the description, but this is a lemon lime hydrate. It's full of electrolytes. What I like about it is that it's a powder, and so I can throw it in my purse and just mix it up on the go. Also, it comes in a bag of 30, so I have this to drink every single day. And that is one thing that on keto, I feel like electrolytes are something that I personally need a lot of, especially if I'm feeling like low energy or fatigue or something like that. A lot of times I need electrolytes, just because the way that the keto diet does help you shed some water weight, which is good for me. It also means that you probably need a supplement with electrolytes. Now, like I said, this is optional. I've seen people drink pickle juice. I personally don't like pickles, and this is something that's yummy. I love lemon lime, especially, you know, to quench my thirst. And so when I was in those first 3 days dealing with the keto flu symptoms, I was having like headaches, and I really wanted something that helped me right then. So I would drink a big glass of hydrate, and really it helped me. Within the next like 10 to 15 minutes, I felt a huge difference. And so if you're looking for electrolytes that are easy to use, taste delicious, that's what I recommend. These also have a whole bunch of added nutrients. So you've got calcium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, so lots of stuff, potassium and sodium, to help you. And so anyways, that's what I use, that's what I recommend. The next thing that I drank was my Super Rich. Now these are full of antioxidants, and it has beets and different things that I don't eat a lot of. What's really good for people who are on the keto diet or trying to lower their carbs, this has only 2 carbs per packet. So one of these, you mix it up in water. It tastes so good. It tastes like a Kool-Aid, like a red Kool-Aid kind of drink to me. But what's so good is that it is packed with antioxidants. And so vitamins and nutrients are something that you really want to replenish and make sure that you have a lot of, especially in those first few days to avoid the keto flu. And it also has, it says it accelerates quick adaptation to and recovery from metabolic stress. And so this specific drink has like adaptogens in it to help you manage stress. And whenever your body is switching from burning carbs to being fat adapted and burning fat, it actually is kind of stressful for your body. And so that's what I want to make sure is that I'm keeping my body in the best function so that it is able to transfer, you know, burning fuel and everything without the stress. And so that's something that I make sure I drink. Like I said, it tastes good. It's called Super Res. I'm going to put everything in the description, but I make sure that I drink that. It also, like I said, is keto friendly. And so as far as drinks that are keto friendly and full of the right sweeteners, because I know you'll always want to know what the sweeteners are, this is sweetened with stevia, but it's actually the organic Reb A. I know there's a way to say it. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly, but it is organic stevia. Now, what I'm drinking right now, this is my keto hot chocolate. I drink this every single day. It's about 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, and then it's chocolate greens. And so the greens, like I said, these are the reds. Just like whenever you know you need to have your fruits and your vegetables, you need to have the fruits, you know, of the rainbow, you want reds and you want greens. And so this is my green. So every single day I make sure I get my reds and I get my greens, and my greens I always drink in my hot chocolate, and that means I'm not gonna miss it. I usually drink maybe 1 or 2 of these every day. So right now it's the afternoon, but I'm also gonna have one at night. But I have heavy whipping cream in there. I always, that was one thing that really helped me stay on track, is to make sure that I had fat throughout the day, because it helps you stay full. It does, eating extra fat actually does help you transfer into fat burning mode. And so while I put the heavy whipping cream in this, just the carbs from the heavy whipping cream, there's no carbs in the chocolate greens. And so that's something that's good if you're trying to be low carb keto friendly. What's great about this, like I said, we are going into the holidays. For me, I think of hot cocoa as like a holiday drink that I want to have while I'm driving around looking at Christmas lights. And so this is something that helps me stay on track, and I drink it every day. So those are the 3 drinks that I do to help me get back onto keto, but also stay on keto without the stress, and help me even manage my stress with those extra adaptogens. But as always, stay hydrated. So like I said, I shared some different drinks, but really stay hydrated. Electrolytes really do help. Fill up on healthy fats, meal plan so that you have a plan, your pantry is full, and you always have something healthy to eat. Because I think that's where we mess up a lot of times, even if in our day-to-day life, whenever we don't have a plan is usually whenever we fall back on bad habits. And so if you really want to stay keto through the holidays, or get back on keto after the holidays, you want to make sure that you plan ahead and have those foods maybe in your freezer. You can do like a freezer weekend where you put a whole bunch of freezer meals in the freezer, so that whenever life is crazy and you can't cook every single day, then you'll have something ready for you. And that's something that I try to do a lot in the winter time, because I can freeze some soups and different things like that. But if you don't have that, make sure that you meal plan, just so that you know, okay, I'm gonna have food that's on track every single day. I'm gonna have snacks that I can eat whenever I'm hungry, and all of that really does help you stay on track and help you reach your goals.